You can hear me clearly.
See.
Fire. Okay, so first and foremost, greetings, everybody. Hello. You're all so beautiful. You're all so amazing. It's so great to see you. Wow. So Spirit Medicine Walkers is the place where I'd say my actual journey began, because when I'd been watching Spirit Science for like a few years and I've been introducing people to it and different things like that. And it's just like, just because I was like, hey man, don't fight with me. Just go watch the video. I'm not here to go back and forth with you. Just go watch the video. Look at what they said about Metatron's cube. It's so obvious. Can you not see the fight platonic? So it's just like one of those things where it's just, I got into a lot of those kind of things because I don't know. I wouldn't say old me. I'd just say me of like 10 seconds ago was a very debate natured, very self-centered, very intellectually dominant kind of figure, and it was just a direly toxic thing for my life, for my relationships, for my family, and all those different things. And when it came time to have this like a Zoom call, like, or some type of thing, I was like, oh crap, that's so cool. Jordan's going to be there and everybody else is going to be there, and that's going to be so fun, and we're going to see that's so fun and whatever. And just being able to show up and see you guys and talk to everybody and feel everything, I was like, okay, I need to buy this course because I got to do something. Like something needs to change, something needs to happen. And it did. That thing happened. I got the course, and 2 hours later, I got just great news that like work was going to reimburse me times 10 for what I paid for the course. And I was like, cool, great. That's amazing. And since then, it's just been experience after experience after experience after experience after experience. It's been day after day after day of just miracles, 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 miracles. Getting overwhelmed to the point where I'm just like hanged man at this point, and I'm like, I don't care, just whatever, just just do whatever now. I'm here for it. What happens next? Let's go. I don't care. And it's been this very intense thing, and getting to the PNEI and the DMN system today, and just being able to dive into that and being able to be like, holy crap, there's like a very clear way to go from here to there and from there to there. And it's not so vague, and it's not something that's like really that difficult to understand. And Elijah explains things just like, oh, okay, great. I understand now. I understand it fully. What did you just say? Great. Awesome. So, all these different feelings and all these different miracles that have happened, and the different lives it has touched, and the lives in my life it has touched, is incredible. And I'm only going to share what has happened today, just a tiny bit that's happened today. The guy that does admin for the business, my business and my mother's business, he woke up this morning with a very hectic pain in his stomach. And he was like, yo, man, I can't deposit that money I was supposed to deposit. I'll just send it to you some way. I'm a bit sore right now. I can't move. And I was like, all right, cool. Let me know when you can get the money. Beep. Then I was like, oh no. I stopped myself and I was like, hang on, don't do that. Let me call him back. Do you need some healing, bro? Are you good? Are you all right? And he's like, I'm okay. I was like, do you need some distant healing? That's, a thing I was taught to do. I can do the things if you want me to do the things. He was like, okay, cool. Let's do that. And then we did a little bit of spiritual therapy, essentially. So healing is not just, for me, at least the way that I was taught, especially with Jikiden, it's not a process of just being like, here's the healing energy and your guides are coming in and things are great now. We have to talk about why is the pain there? Where did it come from? Where's the source of it? What is the problem that you need to address? You need to ask the pain, and the pain needs to tell you, not me, because we need to somehow figure that out. Because once you give me a clear roadmap where to go, then it's pretty easy, because then I just invite spirit to do its thing, and then spirit does its thing, and I don't have to really, freak out too much. So send the healing to the bro. He immediately says all the pain is gone. He stands up. He says, sweet, I'm ready to go. Let me go to work. I'm ready. I'm excited. Let's do this. The second he stands up, the whole reason he was worried was because he was waiting for approval for a house, because he was trying to get a new house, because he'd been staying on people's couches and all these different things. And the second he stood up, he got an SMS that said, yeah, we've approved your house. So he stood up and he had that miracle happen, and he was just like, what is going on with you? What are you doing? And I was like, I'm in a mystery school. It's so cool. And he was just like, what does that even mean? And I was like, I'll explain one day. Don't worry about it. But for now, I just need to immerse myself. Don't worry about it. And so I just wanted to communicate that, like, when it comes to this course, the miracles are very, very, very much real if you're willing to put yourself on the line, put your entire self on the line. You have to throw your entire body right into it and be like, sweet, this is happening. Are the plants saying I need to take a break from them for 3 months? Fine. Are the plants saying I need to do this? I need to do that. Are the plants saying I need to clean my house? I'm gonna clean my house. There was one time where I took like a pretty heavy dose, like it was like 4 grams. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna trip so hard. And I didn't trip hard. The plants just like domesticated me. They're like, clean your house, clean your oven, clean your stove, go and take a shower. I was like, what is this? Why? This is so interesting. But then now they were talking to me. Now it was a relationship. Now it's not, oh, here you go. It's a drug. Now you're tripping balls. Now it's like, oh, you want to learn? Fine. Good luck. I wish you the best. And I'm like, okay, thank you. And I'm embracing that, and we're going deeper. And I'm so excited to get further into the course and to learn so much more and to just gain everything. And also the second miracle that happened today, I'm so sorry, I just have to mention this. I bought the digital patch tarot today because I was like, okay, I don't have much money in my account, but once again, let's just trust the universe, and boom, paid for it. And I was like, sweet, let's do this. And then I started doing my tings, and it was amazing because I immediately, the first card that I like, the one of the first cards I drew, one of the first 5 cards I drew was the truth. And I was like, okay, this is so cool. And then I did a 5-card spread, and it was the truth, and above it, the 8 of Wands. And I was like, what is this? Why is, and then below it, Hanged Man, on the right, the Empress, and on the left was the 8 of Swords. So I was like, that's just too much. That's just perfect. I'm overwhelmed. And then Adrian was going crazy in the chat about like how soft the deck is and how lovely it is to feel it. And I was just like jealous. And then Adrian sends me a message and says, do you want a deck? And I was like, what? And he was like, I've got a spare one. Like, I can just send it to you. And I was like, what? What do you mean you can send? And yeah, so the miracles are very real. Be within. Feel it. I've already, Mama Cannabis has already helped me out some channelings and stuff like that. I just dumped it all on Amy. I'm so sorry, Amy, when you get to those messages. I'm so sorry. There's just so much information. But let's continue to march on forward. I trust you guys so much. I love you, Hayden. I love all of you guys. And thank you so much for being here. And Garth, thank you so much for the breathwork techniques. Those have been monumental. And Jordan, obviously, like, I couldn't thank you enough, man. You've just, yeah, man, yeah, I don't have to say much more. I think you know.